Elon Musk just made it official. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, money makers. We got a lot to talk about today. All I ask from you is that you give me a beautiful smile to send out those good vibes. Smishity smash that like button and let's get into it. Please read the disclaimer. So right now, XRP is sitting at $1.04. You can see I'm not in my usual studio. I'm spending some times with friends that I haven't seen in a while, and they said, Avi, if we haven't seen you in a while and you're going to do a video from our get together, you got to bring some swag with you. So I decided to bring them some Moneymaker shirts. And if you are interested, they said that it's okay if they're in the video. And if you want any of the swag, the shop here, you can get it here in the under the video. There's the URL to the site, and you can get the swag if you are interested. So right now, the crypto market is a very interesting situation. Right now, we have Bitcoin at 60,000, XRP at $1.04, and Ethereum at 1,500. But look at this. Solana has popped 7.34%. Very interesting here today. The stock market is kind of balanced as well. There are some that are up, some are down, but as you can see, the S&P 500 is down a little bit. The Nasdaq 100 is down about 0.5%. So nothing too crazy is happening right now. I know today is Freaky Friday, but as you can see, XRP, since it touched the $1 level here, once, twice, and a third time, it has been in this sinus kind of movement over the past few hours. So nothing too crazy that we are seeing here in the last few hours happening with XRP. So let's move a little bit to the news. Before that, I just want to remind you, we have the $200 position voucher for the first 100 users only. So we're only 75 left. 25 have signed up already. We only have 75 left. So get it before it ends. Be fast, okay? Again, this is an affiliate link, so I will get a commission. Thank you for that. And of course, we have the 3,500 XRP giveaway. If you're interested in that competition, the winner is going to be the person that traded the most over that period from 16th of June to 16th July. So if you want to be part of that, you can come around the mountain and be the winner. So that is still happening. Elon Musk just made it official. X has officially launched X Money in the US. The initial launch is limited to select Premium Plus users while X gathers feedback and redefines the platform ahead of the broader release. Users can now send and receive money directly on X with the service powered by Visa and linked to users' debit card and bank accounts. X has secured money transmitter license across dozens of US states. The launch is a major step forward towards Elon Musk's vision of turning X into a everything app that combines social media, payment, banking, and commerce in one platform. Right now, there is no crypto, but the thought is that there's no reason why Elon Musk is not going to integrate crypto into the platform. So it's just a matter of time. Right now, they're having their official launch for Premium Plus users, and then soon it's going to be available for all customers. I think in 5 to 10 years, all payments in the US, similar to what's happening in China, are probably going to be through X. That's my feeling. That's what I think. We've seen it happen with WeChat in China, and I think that the US and potentially the rest of the world is going to that, where there's no more cash and everything is digital. I know that a lot of people won't like that. Many people want to stay anonymous. They want to use cash, but I think that we're going towards a day where cash is going to be very, very unique, and we're not going to see cash used almost at all. So Clarity Act still has a shot before August recess, according to Schwab. As you can see here, the July 4th August recess window is the last chance to pass Clarity Act before the legislative calendar runs out, per Schwab Network. Schwab's Adam Lynch says he does not see any progress until 2028 or 2029 if the deadline is missed. Ethic concerns over the Trump family crypto holdings remain a key obstacle, with fewer than 16 legislative days before the recess. Now, again, anything can happen over these next 2 weeks. It seems that the crypto market is being manipulated down as much as it can in order to potentially have that buy the rumor. As we see the time frame prolonged, so ever since we learned that the July 4th date was probably not going to happen about 2 weeks ago, we've seen the crypto market sell off since then. As long as the date continues to be pushed out, then there's higher probability that the buy the rumor is going to get later and later. And that's why we're seeing the crypto market continue to sell off. Of course, there's the whole situation with strategy and SRTC, which it has continued to drop. Although today it went all the way to 70 and popped up to 76. So that is something that maybe released a little bit of pressure. We'll see over the weekend what happens with the crypto market. It could be very interesting. Although we know that sometimes weekend moves are fake moves, because by the time Sunday or Monday comes around, sometimes we'll see the market pop and then sell off significantly. So it's very hard to predict. But again, if you want to go long, if you want to go short, that's your prerogative. You do whatever your heart desires, whatever you think is going to happen. And you can use, again, our partners Ubit or BTCC if you are interested in supporting the channel that way. Interestingly, my friend that's here, the doctor, actually, he wasn't in the photos. He just told me this. He says, we saw an article, says support is in the low 40s if we break 59. Fairfield Strategies founder Katie Stockton says Bitcoin has failed at its 200-day moving average and is sitting on a key Fibonacci level that, if broken, oftentimes a full retracement happens. Stockton added that 75% to 80% drawdowns are still possible, but Bitcoin in long-term oversold needs a couple, 3 weeks of stabilization before she's convinced the bottom line is in. Bitcoin is currently down over 50% from the all-time high of 125. It's funny, they were actually asking me about this, and I keep telling you, well, for example, yesterday, crypto was selling off, XRP was selling off, and I don't know if I mentioned I was at an end of the year pool party with my oldest son, and I was thinking to myself, I was looking at my phone, I was like, probably nobody else here, maybe one or two people, but all the people that are here, probably nobody knows what's happening with crypto right now. And actually, my friends, they're a little bit more in tune to what's happening. They said, Avi, it's the bottom right now. It's so much sold. It was at 125. And I said, yeah, but it's done this before and it'll probably do it again. And every time you see me, you guys ask me the same questions. How many of you have bought actually? And the answer was none of them. Okay, so this is an interesting scenario that we're seeing. Again, I don't know exactly how things are going to play out. Maybe in a year from now, we pop, we drop, we go sideways. Nobody knows. But I am still very confident long term, 5-10 years down the line in the crypto market. Again, anything can happen. We could still drop down. We talked about how when Japan has raised interest rates, the crypto market has dropped around 20%, or Bitcoin has dropped around 20% after that. So that would bring us around to the 50,000 level. And yes, that's a possibility. That's a high probability possibility. Trump is imposing a new 100% tariff. Remember the tariffs on any country that puts a digital service tax on American companies. He said that tariffs would override existing trade deals, signed or not, and would apply immediately if any country proceeds. So we're back to this shenanigans. Remember that October 10th, the ignition, the light that was, the match that was lit was that tariff on China. Now, of course, that has since been resolved, and we haven't seen that tariff, but that was the thing that sold off. Now, I wonder, would we have seen the crypto market sell off the way it sold off if there was not an October 10th, meaning that we did not see the exchanges collapse and have all those liquidations? Maybe, and maybe not. Maybe it would have happened in a later date. I don't know. It's, we always talk about the second timeline. I still think that if President Trump was not in office, it would have been much, much worse for the crypto market, but nobody knows. And we'll potentially see what is going to happen here going forward. The DTCC also announced that it is live with its traditional real-world assets, and so here you can see, here we go. The DTCC just confirmed its tokenization service soft launch will occur on a one-day event for test cases on July 13th, operating across 2 blockchains with traditional assets showcase interoperability. Oh, that word always gets me. Interoperability. I might have had a few adults right before during the day with my friends, so with to say that word with it's kind of hard. Full-scale rollout target for October of 2026. And again, we remember that we had XLM pop in on the news. Since then, it is basically sold off all the pump. But this eventually could be very good for XLM and potentially XRP as well. So it will be very interesting to see how all of this will play out. As always, don't forget to smash the like button. And again, check out the links in the description down below to BTCC and to Ubit if you are interested in that $200 position voucher. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. And like I always say, let's make a lot of money.